let's suppose that you want to buy a new guitar or your first guitar, or you want to enter this world and you don't know how to buy it. I got this video separated in cheap guitars and second-hand guitars. I think it might help you. So if you're interested in my advices, stay for the video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, Pedro's here. Like always, Pedro plays guitars. And in today's videos, I want to talk a little bit more about how to buy your guitar. A friend of mine inspired to do this video because he wanted to buy his first guitar and he didn't know how to do, and he asked me to come together and I couldn't. So he asked for some advices, and it makes me think a little bit what should I look when I'm looking for a new guitar? What points should I see, should I take care of to buy my first instrument? I'm going to divide this video in 3 parts. 1, brand new guitars that you'll find in a store, really cheap. I can have some advice for this. 2, second-hand guitars that your friends or someone in your town may be selling. You find an ad online or you see someone selling. And 3, a master advice that fills all the campus. So stay for the end. So we're gonna have the most important one. Okay. I brought my little friend back, just because this one is almost brand new. So some things that you need to check first. See if the new nut is well glued. It's not having any game here around. Nut is this piece that the strings go through. It might be white, might be black. My other guitar that I have picture demonstrated is completely different. It's black. I hope I got this in the video because maybe it got cut in the top. See? Yep. The second advice that I got is if the side of the frets, if it's not hurting you, it's not cutting you, because some producers, some guitar brands, they tend to not let this please into the hands. Okay, so if it's comfortable, even up and down here, the side of the frets is not hurting you, and you will be fine. Okay, these are the problems that you may look in a secondhand guitar straight from the store. But if you got for anyone else, the things are a little bit tough here. This guitar I got secondhand. First things first. Check if your guitar got a twisted neck. Yeah, it should be straight, not bend to a side or to other. Remembering if it's bending like this or like that, you can adjust on the truss rod. But if it's bending on left to right, no, it's no good and there's no way to fix it. Mainly if it's a glue neck like this one, no way to fix it. You got any elevation in the fretboard and the height of the joint of the body and the neck, that's pretty bad, man. That's pretty bad. It means that the neck's about to fall. Someone drop it, and yeah, the things are just not good. So this is no good for you. Run away from this, no deal. And the next one is special for Gibsons and Les Paul styles and SGs and things like this. Be aware if you got no cracks on the headstock. More specifically, this part here, when the headstock joins to the neck, because mainly in Gibson they got this in angle, and you got an eminence to break it. So even if it's a hairline crack, run away for this is not a good deal. You're gonna break soon. Similar advice I would give, but being more specific, is to the joint of the neck with the body. And what I want to say with this, I want to say a proper damage. If it's got small cracks, that's mean that might be this expansion of the wood. I wouldn't buy, but it wouldn't affect your sound if you really want this. But if you see more than a hairline crack or something bigger, that means that the guitar has felt and probably the wood's damaged. And the wood's one of the things that you can't change on your guitar. And even if you repair, it may not be as good as it was before.
Five minutes later.
Okay, next advice. Check if all the caps are working. The caps are like one of the most expensive parts for swapping of your guitar. You can swap later, but usually is a pretty good money. So you test like the bridge one, the middle one if you got one, and the neck one. And the last deal breaker for me, ask about the previous repairs. If the guitar got any of these problems mentioned before, even if they were fixed, the fixing and the problems are too intrusive to the instrument, and it affects the longevity of your guitar, bass, acoustic, or whatever you may be buying. The second advice is a polemic one, a really, really big polemic one. Don't choose your guitar based on the sound. Choose your guitar based on the look. Okay, it sounds insane. Yeah, guitar is an instrument. It was meant to make like a great pleasant sound. And what are you saying? You don't want like a great pleasant sound? What I'm saying is that all the guitars are meant to have a great pleasant sound, and you don't know probably if it's your first guitar how to achieve the sound that you're looking for. So if you okay with knowing that the sound won't be professional, won't be that sound that you want, choose a guitar that when you look at this, it inspires you to keep playing, okay? And let the specific sounds that you may need in the future, for the future, when you're better at the guitar, when you're more used to the instrument. But the most important part is keep yourself in love with the guitar. About this too, if you're looking for a specific look of guitar, be aware that you might have some difference. Consider the year and where it was made. I got those two PRSs right here. They were meant to be the same color, but you can see like this one is 2020, this one is 2022. They are really similar, but it's not the same color. You got some difference on the red markers and everything. So have it in mind when you're considering buying your guitar. Okay, and inside the topics that serves to all the topics that will serve to secondhand and new guitars, things that are not quite a big deal. Crackling potentiometers. If you start to move your potentiometer and listen like something like something like this, it's not a big deal. You probably just need to clean it. And clean it, you just will need like a proper spray, contact cleaner, and you're gonna be fine. If the same thing happens with the jack when you plug your cable, maybe you just need to tie it a little bit up. Yep, 900% of the times are just it. So it's not a big deal if you buy your second hand or your new guitar like this. And the last point is flaws at the painting and the finishing of the guitar. Okay, this depends to the person, from person to person. I wouldn't buy a guitar with the finishing that is not okay. But if you really want to, take care if the finishing is not okay on the front and the back, which is okay. But if it's down here or here, you probably got a guitar who had felt or something really bad happened to it. So I wouldn't advise you, but it's over here, over the back, normally is okay. So these are my advices to buy your second-hand guitar, your new guitar. If you got any other advice that you want to let for the other people that are looking for a guitar, let down here in the comments. If you like the video, let me know with the like, or like just, I don't know, write a comment talking what you liked about it, what you didn't. If you don't, let me know in the comments too. We got the dislike button here for this. Keep playing and meet me here in the next video. Kisses.